Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prizepicks video talking about the NBA. Friday, March 21st, 4 picks in the video. Didn't miss a pick last NBA video, so stay tuned to hear all four. And if you guys want more picks, right now, the best time to lock in for the Dynamo private Discord. More picks from me, plus a bunch of other cappers in all sports, NBA, March Madness going on right now. We've had some crazy streaks. Like just a few days ago, we went 14-4 with our picks. Another insane, massive day yesterday. We went 22-4, including I went 8-0, Sir Radrick went 7-0. And these are all the picks that we tracked here, mostly NBA plays. You can see in my channel, this is the kind of stuff that I'm posting here, just my favorite picks in a bunch of different sports, and you can see third day in a row hitting all my NHL plays. And then I went 8-0 on Thursday. I posted this slip for the Tennessee game, hit this one, also hit my 3-pick underdog slip. But Sir Radrick might be one of the hottest cappers. You could see posting his underdog 4-pick slips, hit that. The next day posted 2 more 4-pick underdog slips, hit one of them, and then the next day posted 2 more, and he hit both of them. So this is cashing out, people. Like you can see here, winning a 16x from this private Discord member, and some more big hits. As you can see, another guy, $5 to win 187. So click the top link, get in the Discord. On the monthly plan, it's going to be less than $1 per day to get in here. You just saw someone $5 to win 187. The crazy streaks have been going on. A look inside our channels. Best time right now with all these sports going on. More of my favorite picks plus a bunch of other cappers all in one Discord. So definitely get in there, check it out. We've been crushing. Best time to get in there is right now. It's definitely peak season. So let's get into the picks for this one. Thursday night, Prizepicks doesn't have much up. It's just basically goblins and demons. So we're going to be making these picks over on Underdog. First one we're going to go to is going to be Anthony Edwards on his points against the Pelicans. Pelicans definitely have been struggling. I think they can keep this one close, though. They do have a healthy Zion who's been playing great, and you just got to hope they keep this one relatively close, but it's going to be a great matchup for Anthony Edwards. Should be getting the minutes in this one if it's remotely close, and he's been crushing this line, so I like going to him at this one, even at 27.5. It's one we've been definitely playing a lot, especially as of late, and he's been crushing this one. So you can see on the season, he's hit it just half the times, but the second half of the season, it's been a massive hit rate for him on the over. You can see the last 20 games, he's hit it in 13 of 20. He's hit it in 13 of his last 19 games, and he's hit it in 5 straight games with some massive ones in there like 38 and 41. Even in some blowouts, he got 41 when they beat Utah by 26, which is good to see. In just 30 minutes, he did that. But most of the games for Minnesota have been close as of late, and even their last one against New Orleans, they lost by 4. So they should be able to keep it close again in this one. And even if Minnesota's up big, they don't want to lose to the Pelicans again. They are trying to get out of the play-in spots here to get that 6th seed. So definitely don't want to lose this one. So I expect Anthony Edwards to be playing big minutes because they don't want to blow another game like they did to the Pelicans in the last one. And something you can do on outliers, you can look at the hit rate. So 50% hit rate. But when he plays the big minutes, when he gets up to 37 plus minutes like he saw in the last game, it's a 64% hit rate. And he's played that in over half. In 36 games, he's played 37 or more minutes. So he's been playing a ton of minutes. For the next one, I'm going to Jaylen Green just on the straight points again. I took him yesterday or the day before on the points plus assists, but he just went off on the points. It still hit, but I like going to just the points here. With Van Vliet back, he's probably not going to be assisting as much. Miami, normally a great defense, but as of late, they have really been struggling. I think they've lost like 8 of the last 9 games or something crazy like that. But Miami definitely is trying to make a push here because they're in the play-in. They want to get at least to the 8 or 7 secured, so they have home court advantage. Just have to win one game. So they've actually been going pretty hard. I think they can keep this one closer against Miami. They just played Detroit down to the wire, so I think Jaylen Green's going to have a big one in this because Miami's going to come up to play. He's been playing a lot better since Amen Thompson has been out. He's kind of taken over the scoring load a lot more without Thompson in there. He's hit this just over half the games. He's hit it in his last 5 straight games, and the last 3 quarters of the season, he's absolutely been smashing this one as well. You can see the last 20, 60%, 12 of his last 20 games, he's hit this. And then you can also, on Outlier, you can look at games without Amen Thompson, who is game time decision, does not expect to play in this one, though. Without Amen Thompson, Jaylen Green this year has hit this in 8 of 10 games. So he definitely gets on more of a high usage rate and shoots the ball a lot more. and scores the ball more effectively without Amen Thompson in there. For the next one, we're going to go to Andrew Wiggins on the under of the PRA. He's coming back from an injury. This is a tough matchup against Houston, who is one of the best defenses in the league, allow some of the least points. And Wiggins, I kind of expect him to be a little rusty because Miami has been playing high usage through Hero and Bam Adebayo without Wiggins, so I do think he may struggle a bit to fit in coming back into this, especially off a calf injury. Also could be limited in the minutes. It's definitely possible that he re-aggravates this coming back after missing some games here. So with all those reasons, with the injury and just kind of a high line in general and a tough matchup, I like going to the under on the PRA for Wiggins. So looking at Wiggins on the season, he's hit this just under half of his games. And with the Heat, he was absolutely crushing this line. But I do think the minutes will be limited to around 30. When he was playing some big minutes, like 37 in a game, 40 in a game, 36, I do think if he comes back for this one, he still is questionable that he will be more limited. Houston allows the least assists, 5th least points, 5th least rebounds in the NBA, so not a ton of stats to go around for Wiggins in this one, especially if he's coming back limited in a tough matchup, so I like taking the under on him. And if you really want to be a more profitable bettor, you got to be playing on Parlay Play. I've been playing over here more than I have on Prizepicks and Underdog, simply because the payouts are higher. We have these 3 picks we just talked about in the video. Over on Prizepicks, it's going to be a 5x multiplier. On Parlay Play, it's 6.33x. You're leaving a ton of money on the table. If you actually want to be a profitable bettor, you got to be playing on sites that are going to pay you more for the same exact bets and plays. So check out Parlay Play. They also have a great welcome bonus you saw on the top of the screen. You get $5 for new users. Don't even have to deposit anything, so you could just sign up, try it out with $5 free and win real money. But also they have a 100% deposit match, so you're going to want to stay over here and play because of the higher payouts, and you're going to get a great welcome bonus to start you out with a nice bankroll. Check them out. They'll also be linked down below. And now getting into the next pick, we're going to go to Kawhi Leonard over on his points at 22.5. Leonard has been scoring super effectively, coming up against Memphis, who has just not been good defensively this season, which is kind of surprising because they have Jaren Jackson, but no one else is really playing defense on their team here. Kawhi Leonard has been having huge games, and the Clippers have been blowing teams out. I do think Memphis can keep this one somewhat close, though. We possibly will have Ja Morant back for this, but you're going to definitely have Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson, Zach Edey in there. So I think they could be able to keep this one close. But the Clippers and Kawhi have been playing really good basketball, and Kawhi has been scoring pretty easily over here, and even in limited minutes because they've been blowing teams out. He hasn't played much in a lot of these last fourth quarters, but still hitting this one. So I like this one in what could be a closer matchup. So if we look at Leonard on the season, this one is not going to be a high hit rate. Only 9 of 26 games he's hit it in, but he's hit it in his last 4. And like I said, some of these have been limited minutes. Like 2 games ago, they beat Charlotte by 40 or something. He played 26 minutes. Last game, they actually kind of took it to Cleveland, beat him by 13. He got up to 35 minutes, so he can get high minutes here. We've seen some huge minute games out of Kawhi, which has been great to see as they're continuing to push to get out of the play-in. These teams are playing their guys heavily because it's going to give them a huge advantage in the playoffs. So if this one's close, I do expect 35 plus 36, 37 minutes for Kawhi in this again. And obviously it's going to be a low hit rate on this one, 35%, because the first 15 games of the year, he was playing 28 or less minutes, and early on he was playing around 20 minutes. But we can look over here, when he plays 32 or more minutes, he's hit this in half the games, and he's coming in super hot right now in what I think is a great matchup. Only 6-point favorites in this one, so hopefully we can get a close one where Kawhi has another big scoring game. And if you guys are not in the Dynamo private Discord, you have to get over here. We've absolutely been crushing it in all sports. It's the perfect time to get in with NBA, March Madness. We've absolutely been crushing 14-4 just a few days ago between 3 cappers here, and then we also had Sir Radrick hit another big PGA slip that day. More huge wins from cappers you could see as we're scrolling down. Yesterday, an insane day in the Discord. We went 22-4 with all the cappers combined. I personally went 8-0. Sir Radrick went 7-0. We've been extremely hot. Mostly NBA picks over here. Some college, NHL sprinkled in as well. But you can see the hit rates. We're tracking them, all of them here. People have absolutely been cashing out. Like this guy put $5 on this slip using picks that we put out in the Discord. He hit 187, so definitely going to be worth it to get in here. You can see some more big hits. This guy just yesterday hit this massive slip with our picks. This was a 16.23x on this slip, which is going to be a massive payout for him. Look inside my channel. This is the type of stuff I'm posting here, just my favorite picks throughout the day in all sports. And you could see just yesterday I went 8-0 with all my picks given out. On Thursday, posted 2 picks for the Tennessee game, hit those, and posted this underdog 3-pick slip and hit this one as well. But Sir Radrick's probably an even hotter capper. He posted this 4-pick underdog slip and hit them just a few days ago. The next day posted 2 more 4-pick slips. He hit one of them, but then the next day posted 2 more and he hit on both of them and swept the entire day. Check it out with the top link. You can get in there. Perfect time to lock in NBA, March Madness, NHL going. We've been crushing in all sports. You guys can get in here for less than $1 per day right now. Perfect time to get in. You saw the crazy streaks. Look inside our channel. Private Discord members absolutely cashing out. So we'll see you guys over in the Discord. And also remember, if you want to make even more money with your winning sports bets, you got to be playing on Parlay Play. The payouts are way higher. We just looked at 3 picks on Prizepicks. You're going to get a 5x, but on Parlay Play, the same 3 picks, we're getting a 6.33x. It's a massive difference, especially in the long run, but even the short run. If you're putting $20 on this, you're leaving $25 in winnings on the table by not playing on Parlay Play. Plus a great welcome bonus to get you started. You can even just try it out for $5 for free. Don't even have to deposit. You can play with real money, but you're going to want to deposit because 100% deposit match and higher payouts out here. You're going to love it on Parlay Play, so check them out and also get in the Discord. We'll see you over there.